Why do bookmakers gub, restrict or ban our accounts? And what can we do about it? Let's see. Getting gubbed, restricted or banned means a bookmaker's decided to withdraw special offers like free bets, money back deals, best odds guaranteed and so on from your account, and or restricted your stakes, or even banned you from betting with them completely. Why does this happen? Well, bookmakers exist to make money off you, so when you start making money off them, they're going to notice. How did they notice? Because they're watching everything you do from the moment you open your account and assigning you a risk score. They've got AI systems set up to monitor your site usage and betting activity. If those systems detect suspicious betting patterns and your risk score gets too high, your account will be flagged for manual review by a member of staff from their trading department. If that member of staff believes your betting patterns are indeed suspicious, they'll go ahead and gub, restrict or ban your account. What constitutes a suspicious betting pattern? Anything that shows you might be using some sort of system to gain an advantage over the bookie, like matched betting or arbing and so on. For example, say you sign up for a bookie and your first bet is on some obscure football match at super low odds, and you follow that up with a free bet on something else at super high odds. That's got matched better written all over it. I mean, it's clear you've just placed whatever qualifying bet and free bet came up at the top of your matched betting software. Likewise, if you only ever sign into a bookie to take free bets or special offers, they're going to realise you're playing them. If you're consistently taking ARBs, i.e. placing bets at higher odds than the Betfair starting price, it's going to be obvious you're using some kind of advantage play system. Even if you're just winning too much through blind luck without any clear betting pattern, you're going to be flagged up. Even something like using a VPN or so much as spending time on a web page the bookie thinks you shouldn't can trip the alarm. In short, the bookies are watching, and when they spot a suspicious betting pattern or profitable system, they'll clamp down on it. So is there anything you can do to fly under the radar and swerve the bookies' boot? Not if you actually want to make money. Look, the only people the bookies are interested in having on their platforms are mug bettors. People whose betting behaviour shows that they've got no system, no advantage, no idea. In other words, people who don't make money. If you flag up as that kind of person on their system, the bookies will actually go out of their way to incentivise you to stick around and keep spaffing money up the wall with them. So that's how you avoid getting gubbed, restricted or banned. By being a loser. But that defeats the purpose of why we're here, doesn't it? Now, some people might suggest you can find a happy medium, using betting systems to make your money and sprinkling in some mug bets along the way to try and throw the bookies off the scent and prolong the life of your accounts. There's a few problems with that. First, it's not going to work forever, if it even works at all. The bookies have sophisticated systems and specialist staff in place to spot betting patterns, and if you think you can fool them by throwing down a fiver on your team every now and then, you're barking. Another issue is that you'd be giving value back to the bookies, so even if you were to string out the life of an account a little longer, there's no guarantee you'd actually end up making more profit from it long term, because you'd be giving money back to the bookie along the way. Finally, messing around with mug bets is going to take time, and in this game, time is money. Personally, I don't believe anyone's clever enough to outsmart the bookies' algorithms and traders indefinitely, so I don't bother trying. The fact is that if you're using a winning betting system, be that matched betting, arbing or anything else, the bookies are going to spot it, and they will gub, restrict or ban you at some point. And you know what? That's fine by me. If I'm getting gubbed, restricted or banned, it means I'm beating the bookie. Isn't that what we're here for? What's the alternative? Wasting time and money mug betting just to keep the account open? Why? What's the point in having an account if you're not maxing the profits from it? Look, I get it. It's a blow when you get gubbed for the first time, but don't take it personally. It happens to every successful bettor sooner or later. Hell, I've been banned by some bookies before I've even completed the sign-up process. But you know what? There's hundreds of bookies out there, so I don't waste time whinging or worrying about it. I just move on to the next one and keep making money. Some of the most successful bettors I know share that philosophy, so I'm in good company. I can't tell you what to do, but I don't need to. Now you know the facts, you can decide for yourself. What do you want to do? Rinse the bookies for all they're worth and move on to the next one? Crack on. Give a bit of value back to the bookies to try and fly under the radar? Evidence of that working is anecdotal at best, but if it makes you feel more comfortable, go for it. Just consider each bet from the perspective of a professional trader and ask yourself, does this look suspicious? And if you just want to be a straight up mug better and have random punts every now and then with no betting system behind you, well then what the hell are you even doing here? Okay, before I wrap up, I do want to mention that you can still make money on gubbed or restricted accounts. If, for example, you're a matched bettor and a bookie takes special offers away from you, or your stakes get restricted, then you can always move on to arbing or some other system to squeeze the last drops of value out of the account. While bookies might occasionally review and reinstate accounts if they feel they've made a mistake, I wouldn't hold your breath on it. Once an account is burnt, the only other potential way back is opening another one, but multi-accounting is a murky practice that isn't feasible for most people. I will talk about it in another video, but for now, the take home is that if a bookie does give you the boot, just take it on the chin and move on. So, to wrap up, getting gubbed, stake restricted or banned happens to every successful bettor who uses some sort of system to take value from the bookies. They might get you on day 1, they might get you on day 100, but they will get you. My strategy is to take as much value from the bookies as I can, as quickly as I can, take any gubbings, restrictions or bans like water off a duck's back and move on. I love making money from this, but I know it's not going to last forever, so why drag it out? I don't believe the bookies deserve any mercy. Their entire business model is based on weighting the odds in their favour and exploiting their advantage over us. So if I've got a legitimate advantage over them, you best believe I'm going to rinse it, because that's exactly what they'd do to me given the chance. If you want to join me in relentlessly beating the bookies, check out the videos on my channel for some sweet profit making systems.